Hello everyone, welcome to the Fish Room WA. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a video on how to breed some Pygmy Corys. So recently I was given some Pygmy Cory eggs by a friend and I'm going to try and hatch them out. So what you can see me doing at the moment is I had this 20 litre that was just running with no fish in it, and I'm just going to be resetting up for the new eggs. So I don't want to take all the water out of it or give it a complete deep clean, because I do still want to keep some of the beneficial bacteria in the aquarium. So I'm just going to be siphoning the bottom just to get all the debris off the floor as much as I can and get all the older water out and replace some new water. So mostly the reason, of course, you're getting the grime and grub off the floor is to make sure that when the eggs do sit on the floor, there is no debris that is going to harm the eggs or cause the eggs to get fungus. So we're trying to minimize the amount of fungus that can grow on the eggs without having to use artificials, so anything like methylene blue. You see, I'm just getting the water down a little bit just so there's still enough water left in there that has beneficial bacteria in there, but just, not a lot. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here, and you can see just still cleaning, making sure everything's nice and clean. And now that the tank has been cleaned out and most of the water has been removed, I'm going to be using RO water to fill up the rest of the tank to halfway. So you can see here my RO system. So at the moment I'm just priming it. So I'm going to fill up this container to about 2/3 full. The reason you might ask is, why are you using RO? And the friend who gave me these eggs keeps the Pygmy Corys and breeds the Pygmy Corys in RO water. You can see my cat here is having a good look at what's happening, trying to help out. Not that he's helping out much at all. And yeah, the reason I'm using RO is because they were bred in RO, so I can't spook them by just chucking them straight into my normal pH, which sits around 7.8. And there he goes, cat's getting scatty. Just disrupting the video as always. So my pH is around 7.8, and I'm trying to make sure that they don't get shocked when they get put into their new tank. So that's why I'm using RO water. And RO water is really good because it's demineralized, so it doesn't have a lot of minerals in it. It's very clean, so it's great for hatching them. So that's the reason it's being used, also at the point where they've come from it, so I don't want to shock them too much. There's a little spill that I had earlier. Thankfully that solved itself out. But yes, the reason I'm using RO is because of that, and I don't want to shock them, so I'm just wanting to make sure that I can get enough. So that's the reason I'm doing it before I put them in the tank, because RO takes a long time. So I'm going to fill up this container, and once this container is filled, I'm going to be setting up their tank. And I'm only going to half fill the tank because I want to make sure that Corys, when they're young, they like to breach the surface and get air to help their balance. So you have to make sure that when you are hatching out Corys, the tank isn't too high. And that's mostly main of the stuff. So once this container is finished filling, we're going to be setting up the new tank for the Pygmy Cory eggs. Okay, so now we're going to be getting the tank ready for the little eggs. We've done everything to get all the ingredients to make this tank, so now it's just going to be adding everything in together. So first of all, I'm going to be adding this very heavy container of RO water right here. So normally I wouldn't add RO because I just use straight tap water, but where the eggs have come from, their water's a low pH, so I have to make sure that I match it. If not, they're not going to do very well. And I've tried previously to take eggs that have been born in low pH and put them into a high pH, and they just don't hatch as well. I get very low survivors, so I'm just wanting to make sure I do this correctly the first time. Then it's going to be a small cycled sponge filter. So this tank was running before I drained it. As you see, I drained it, so this is a cycled sponge filter. So I'm just going to chuck this in here just to get the beneficial bacteria flowing. That's going to go there. Of course, I've got the heater here. Then next is going to be adding these little guys. Okay, so that's up next. Okay, sorry for the brief pause. I just realized when I was about to put these guys in that the RO water that went into the tank was freezing cold and had not had the heater plugged in. So that could have been disastrous. That's always good for everyone. Double check your tanks up to temperature because, 3 years of experience, that was not going to go down very well. Okay, so these guys are ready to go into their new home. So I'll put these guys into here. And they're a little container inside of here, so I'm just going to have to slowly, so they match pretty well, slowly pour them in. Let's leave that like that, just to make sure that all the eggs stay dry because they're very sticky. And yeah, got the sponge footer going, heaters plugged into the back. You can see they're nice and comfy in there. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of beneficial bacteria to the tank just because it's got some new water in it, and I just want to make sure that it's got a good buffer. There we go. And yeah, that's setting up the tank, getting the eggs in. They're all nice and happy now. You can see them all in there. So yeah, I'll give you guys an update once these guys start to hatch. And yeah, we'll see how they go from now. Thanks for watching.